Are you struggling to have interviews as Scrum Master and Agile Coach? Then come take a ride with me. Today, we are going to look at some of those techniques that can help you to kind of close that gap. If you're not having interviews, if you feel like, oh, I have done all I can, and it seems like nothing is happening, then this video is for you. If you are also having interviews and it seems like you're not making it through, video is also going to help you because we're going to share some techniques that are going to help you to most often breach that recruiter call and get people that are working directly with the company reach out to you. So I am super excited to share this video today. It's a Wednesday, and I want you to level up your game before the end of the week. But remember, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and let's get rolling. And for our returning subscriber, we are dedicated to bring you the best. The best is still to come. Now, being in the Agile space, one of the super exciting thing about being in the Agile space is that we learn every day. I learn from you, you learn from me. We are all learning together. So for those who want to be safe certified, our next safe training is coming up on the 29th of August. Now you want to reach out, and I think we have an early discount up to the end of this week. And after that, the price is going to go up. Look, our trainings are premium. You can beat that. We can put a price on that. But for also those who are in the job market and you want to kind of close that gap, you want to reduce those interviews, you also want to reach out to us and we can help you. I just had someone on exciting news before I got online. Someone had 3 offers in less than 1 week. What kind of make them have so many offers? Remember, the job market is not saturated. I had a recruiter reach out to me, and a company somewhere in Cleveland is looking forward to transform their entire department into Agile, and they're looking forward in hiring so many Agile coaches, so many Scrum Masters and product owner. It's not just that. If you kind of active in the space, which I'm going to show you how to stay active and get all the vibes from people that matter, you will realize that the trend is still just going up. So you are in a good fit. And most often I tell a lot of people that, look, sometimes we want to get the job that fast that we're not learning what it takes. We're not sacrificing as we should to be able to get what we want. All right, today I'm going to focus on 3 main things. Okay, I'll do a cheat drop down resume hack. All right, resume hack that will help you to close that gap. So I'm going to be sharing my resume. I'll give you tips. I'm going to make it 1 minute quick, right? Our resume, it's like one of the biggest hack we have. So if you want to have like that super resume that gets you called, then we have what it takes to get there. And I'm going to be sharing with you that so that if you need some of those strategy, you can get to me. Now I'll talk about resumes. Your resume is your first point of attraction. And then I will talk about leveraging LinkedIn. And then I will talk about leveraging Dice. If you can leverage LinkedIn and Dice and your resume is good, now you won't have to do so much. The other portals like Indeed, Monster, and they just kind of secondary point for you to put your resume. Remember, you're in a leadership space and you want to be where leaders are, right? Where are leaders? You can find most of the leaders in LinkedIn. So I'm going to show you how I've been able to leverage LinkedIn. I get calls from recruiters every day. I'm not actively applying, but I get calls every day. And I'm going to show you that, not just saying that because I'm doing a video. I'll share my LinkedIn profile and I'll also teach you what it takes to kind of get that LinkedIn up and going. All right, without wasting much time, let's start with our first hack today. The first hack for you is going to be your resume. Getting your resume right is going to be your #1 win as a Scrum Master. Now, I'm going to run you through what we're looking for in a resume that can help you to level that up. Now, if you see my resume, if you have credentials like me, you can display them right up here. If not, this is not a prerequisite, so I won't so much focus on this. This just kind of makes you stand out, right? Now, the second thing you want to see, if I kind of scroll through my resume, you realize that it's easy to read. There's so much white space. I kind of highlight most of the things I want the recruiters to see, and I'm paying attention to make sure that it stands out. So this is my recommendation. You can have something absolutely different. It works. Now, the key to a resume is the fact that it should get you a call. It's not the fact that it should be super fancy. If your resume is getting you calls, you don't have to change it. Okay. So that's my advice. Now, the first point, which I kind of happy to pay attention on, right here, your name up here. For location, don't put your zip code and your home address. This is going publicly. You don't want to do that. Just put the city and the state. That's fine. Your email and your telephone number. That is good enough. Now, for the executive summary, I always recommend it. I recommend put at least 3 major points. The first point, capture your overall expertise and what you can do. The second point, capture more on specific on what you can do in Agile. And the third point should capture your capability as a leader. Remember, Scrum is all about leadership. Now, I always recommend, some people might see this differently, you put your certificate here because Scrum Scrum Agile, it's a certificate-based job. They're looking for someone that has a certification on this. They're looking for someone that has a certification. So some people put it right down at the bottom. That's still fine. But then I always like putting it here. Some people put their education here. And if you have a very strong credential, like let's say a master's in project management or a master's in agile project management, that's good. You might want to share it right in front here because it's a bigger value. But then if you have a master in art, you want to make sure that you showcase your strength, professional experience before you showcase your education. Okay, so look at what happened when you come to your professional experience. Now, the first point I showcase, first of all, the role which I handle, the organization, and then the date. So you want to make it easier for someone to pick out the information. I always recommend don't put so many tabs on this. The first point, you might put about 10. After that, make sure that you're putting averagely not more than 6 or 7. Then subsequently, as you're going down, you want to reduce that for the different position. You want to make sure that if you're having less than 10 years of work experience, your resume should not be above 2 pages. All right, try to keep your resume within 2 pages. Now, if you have a lot to showcase, your resume can go 3 pages or so. They won't really so much care about that, especially when you have those stuff. Now, what I also want to pay attention on, you should be able to defend every line in your resume. If you reach your resume line after line and you can defend it, go back to the drawing board. And yesterday, when I was teaching my students on the role of a Scrum Master, when we're teaching our safe class, I showed them how to hack their resume. Go to your lesson where they put about the roles and responsibility of a Scrum Master. You can actually pull out information from there and create your resume. It's as simple as that. But then if you don't actually understand what a Scrum Master should be doing, then that's up to you, right? So resume hack, we kind of cover the high level. I know I didn't go into details, right? If you really want to go into detail, we'll have resume services, which you can also leverage reaching out to me. Now, secondly, you want to make sure that what is on your resume is the same as your LinkedIn. Now, what should you pay attention on your LinkedIn profile? I'm going to go ahead and I'll share my LinkedIn profile and I will show you what you should be paying attention on. Okay, LinkedIn is one of the best things. If you leverage appropriately, you would be able to land a job like now. All right. A lot of recruiters can reach out to you on LinkedIn. Now, when you go to your profile, I'm just going to click on my profile right here. You want to make sure you have a professional background. Put a coach here. You don't even need to pay for this. If you have what is it called? Canva. You can go to Canva and you already have template. You can write what you want to write here and you put it up here. I kind of did this myself in less than no time. Now, you want to make sure that Look at your headline. A lot of people are guilty on their what do you call profile picture. Your profile picture should be looking straight, not you sitting like this, not the whole body, chest level up. They don't want to see a distracting background. When your profile picture is not professional, people won't take you seriously. Your profile picture should have a pure background. Make sure you're putting up that beautiful smile, that best smile. If you normally don't smile, this is the time you want to smile because you want to attract somebody to stop and look at you. Smiles are very, very important on your profile picture. Right. So make sure that you're leveraging that. Make sure that you're showcasing some of those certifications. And above that, you can also showcase some of your extra talent. A lot of people reach out to me just because they see, oh, you're an author. Tell me about your book. And we just get chatting about that. They forget that we're talking about an agile interview. So you want to make sure that you also making sure to that. Now, there is a section. I don't recommend adding what I see a lot of people add maybe a frame on their stuff here that open to work. No, I don't recommend that. You can do that, but personally, I wouldn't recommend that. Why wouldn't I recommend that? It make you sound like you're so desperate looking for a job. Someone like carrying a placard. Oh, I'm looking for a job. No, despite the fact that you're looking for a job, you still need to maintain that integrity. If you see kind of down here, it says open to work as an agile coach role, right? But then it doesn't show on my profile. So you can edit it. It appears here. You don't have to display a badge on your profile. If you have that badge, so now the second thing you want to do is that you want to subscribe for premium. With premium, you stand out in recruiter searches. You see right here. So candidate will earn a ski badge. They want me to take. I'm not interested in your ski badge. Okay. All right. So when you have premium, you put that you're open to work, right? Recruiters can easily find you, and you can also write to recruiter. I'm going to show you that in a moment. When you go right down here, see how many people we have. I have averagely about 2,000. How many people looking at my profile every day? Anyway, that's also because I create content, right? Because you're most also I create content, so people are following. But then I can see a statistics of what are the different people that are viewing my profile every day. Now, when my posts have about 24,000, this is definitely not important. Now, I'm more interested to follow up those who view my profile. I can see right here. Oh, someone using LinkedIn Recruiter view my post. You're gonna see. I want to see where I can have just an insight on the industry. So if I click on the industry, how do I show that? Okay. All right. This. Okay. So people view my posts. People from Bank of America, 12%. Whoa. Why is Bank of America? People from West Fargo Bank, 10%. Amazon, JP Morgan, Top Group Technology. All right, you can see those who are actually looking at your account. People from CBRE, Ascenso, Aetna, Truist, US Bank, Detroit, ISBM, Citibank, Cognizant, Infosys, Fidelity Investment, Capital One, the Dreams, and most of these are like agile companies, right? So they kind of checking you, are you a good fit for them or so? All right, because I've set my profile to make sure that I want to beat, I'm looking for the highest bidder who want to kind of get me to that dream position, right? Okay, perfect. When you have your profile set up, you can come to my profile and you can copy it and follow it as a prototype. Okay, I'm not going to charge you for copyright, so feel free to do that. Now, when you go down here, your feed. See, I can feature most of my recent posts. These are posts that stood out for me, that kind of make me, when someone go through this and look at this, like, okay, they not only just saying it, but then you might not have this, but you need to create your own content. Creating content is very, very important. I'm going to give you a couple of hacks that you can use in order to create your own content. All right. If you have like certification, you can showcase them. About me is very important. Now, You can, there's so many. Now, this is a very big hack. Don't tell someone I told you this. You can go to some of the people that are kind of have the dream profile you like. Go to their section about us. Go copy what they have, edit it, and put on your page. As simple as that. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. So those are just I didn't say that. Just giving you a couple of advice. So just copy and re-edit and put there. Now, recruiters don't want you to be superhuman beings, so they don't want you. They just want someone that is smart. When you're working, what happened? There's everything you need is already there. So what do you have to do on how to just tweak it around and give it to the customer? So you don't have to go reinvent anything from the wheel, right? Make sure that all your companies, the logo are showing, and make sure that the job description as well are showing. The logo and the job description, very important. Okay, back there. The logo and the job description, very important. All your companies, make sure that what is on your resume matches what is on your LinkedIn. Then in the other section, make sure that your education, the logos, sometimes you might have education where they're not on LinkedIn. Now, for a logo to show, the company need to be on LinkedIn, all right? So if you have a company that's not on LinkedIn and you have a parent company associated to that one, I will advise you can use that as well. All right, make sure that you're showcasing those licenses right there. You want to make sure that you're showcasing those licenses right there. I think one of my licenses is missing. If I can add here, let's say, safe program consultant. Okay, just want to show you how you can, it's very easy to add this. And stay agile. What am I doing? So stay agile. So there's a company that wrote that issue mandate, credential ID. That's not important. Just like save that. Okay, so I'll go add the details. So make sure you're showcasing all your credentials out here. It's very important. Very, very, very important. Okay, perfect. And if you have volunteer position, you want to also showcase them right here. Your skills are very important. Sometimes this is what help people to easily find you. Now, it's very easy for you to get endorsement on LinkedIn. This is what makes, when I come here, I see, okay, about 54 people have endorsed me on business coaching. This is super stuff. Now, one of the way to easily gain more follower is to go endorse those who are popular. When you endorse them and their feet show that you endorse them on your profile, people that are looking for those people will come to your profile and look for you as well. The same thing, when people who are popular on LinkedIn put something, go comment. It's for your good. You're not helping them. You're making your spot in the light. Sometimes try to add a valuable comment. So when you do that, what happens is that recruiters that need people who are serious simply go to your simply go to their network, and then they see, oh, this person put a valuable comment. They follow that person, and then they can come to your profile. Now, I want to see my post and activity, like just an indication of what I'm showing you. Now you see that I am commenting on other people's posts as well. I'm not just posting and going. No, I spend my time. These are posts and activities I'm commenting on, and I'm following as well. But then if I want to look at just my own posts, which I've put in the last couple of days, I want to look at just what I've put. Okay, all right. No, just on only my posts. Now, we see we are constantly putting up content. 4 easy way to become a Scrum Master. All right. So making sure that you comment, drop your comment. There are other people that are commenting. These people will come, and if they want to comment, they might also look at your profile, and then they click on you to double check what you want to. So, all right. So it's very important that you're paying so much attention on this as well. Now let's go to LinkedIn for job search. Now, I want to show you, if you're constantly posting information on LinkedIn, trust me, recruiters are going to reach out to you. I just want to showcase some of the people who have just been reaching out to me recently on job opportunity. Oh, where they also send out a lot of connections requests. You want to make sure that you are doing that as well. So right here. Okay, this I've not even seen this. I represent Chrome study. No, this is not the one I want to show you. Anyway, guys, I received so many messages like, okay, this is another one, which was like, I think this was yesterday, and they reached out to me, titled this 100% remote, this 10 years on this, and then certify this. He gave me all the requirements. I responded, switching. I would like to learn more about it. We started a conversation. Most of them, they just kind of reach out to you. This is also another one. See, yesterday, reach out to me. Okay, how are you doing today? I came across your profile. This is just people who reach out to you because they see your activities, and these are recruiters that are working directly for the company. So you can get a lot of that from recruiters that are reaching out to directly from the company. So there's a whole lot you can benefit. So if you focus just on making sure you're creating posts. Now let me show you a bit on how you can create a post. All right. Let me give you some hacks on how you can create a post. If you want to create a post, let's say for instance, two things you can do. A lot of you watch me on YouTube, right? Okay, let me go find myself on YouTube and show you something really quick. If I go on YouTube and I go on the Safe Scrum chat room, that's my website, because we blend both Safe and Scrum and we kind of have a chat. Now, I spoke right here on this video, I talk about 7 essential questions every Scrum Master should ask. So if I click right here, if I'm working on my computer, okay, actually, perfect. I don't need this. I'm watching on my computer. Now there is okay, go away. I don't need you. I want to show you how you can be able to get the transcript from this video. Okay. Okay, right here. You see, if I click here, say show transcript, it gives you, you can easily kind of copy one of my tips, and that's your post. You don't have to reference me, right? You have to reference me if you're copying everything word to word. Most often, they don't really take copyright seriously unless you're copying more than 300 words. Below 300 word, put it in your own word, share it, you're good to go. So now you know exactly how you can create your own post and stay very relevant. Now let's go to job search. For you to effectively live rethinking for job search, now there's a tab here called job. If I click on job, what is going to happen? I type on Scrum Master. Right. If I type on Scrum Master, it asks me, am I looking for Scrum Master for jobs? But you don't just want to go here and start applying. You want to customize it. Come here and put you only one position that have were posted in the last 24 hours. So in the last 24 hours, we have 7,000 plus related jobs that were posted on Scrum Master. So you don't want to tell me the market is saturated. No, 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 no. So we apply here, experience level. You don't want to leave the company. Job type, are you looking for full-time, part-time? You can customize it. Contract position, so let's say job type, we're looking for full-time, we're not looking for part-time, we're looking for contract or full-time position. Still, there's still 7,000 K plus. Are you looking for on-site or remote? If for someone like me, I don't want to work or hybrid, Let's say I'm not looking for full on-site, I'm looking for this. So out of this, we have more than 2000K plus one that can be remote or on-site. So if I add on-site, you realize they climb back to this number. All right. Working on site is not bad. It's not different from working from home. The only difference is that you drive to the office. If you're still young, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't work on site. Come on, go work that money. On site, they're willing to even pay more. And on site, you learn more. You meet some really great people. So you want to also work on site, get to meet people, you're building a whole lot of community that is going to be very useful. Now, look at what happened here. If I go right here, uh, I do my search, right? You can also customize the location. Let's say that I only want position that are in Texas. I can customize that as well, right? So I see here where Fargo's is offering a position. Um, this is offering agile coach, agile coach. Okay, let me click here. Let's say, for instance, I'm interested in this position, a tree. Remember, if I see this company, because I have LinkedIn Premium, let me drop this down. I can write to this recruiter. I can write to this recruiter. So, but then you realize that this recruiter also don't seem serious enough. This is the recruiter who posted a job, but the recruiter is also open to work. You see what I was telling you? I wouldn't take this recruiter seriously. But because they have posted this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go directly to this company. I'm going to go directly to this company. I'll go on their site. I will go on the site. I'll look for them on the internet and I will apply directly on their site. Right. So this is just someone that randomly put this because they have their own hiring company. Because look, they're also looking for a job, which means it also already gives me an indication they're not. So applying like just doing application is good, right? Very, very good. But you want to leverage your blocking so that those who really, really are focusing on getting good candidate will look for you. This has worked for many of my students and it can work for you as well. Now, before we round up, I want to talk a bit about DICE. Now, DICE is like the number one platform for IT jobs. You want to be leveraging DICE. But a lot of people, their DICE profile just want to log into DICE. It's not complete. Now, when you log into DICE, which I'm going to do now, I'll show you a couple of things. The first thing you want to make sure your profile is 100% complete. Now, your profile picture speaks a lot. It speaks thousands of words. You don't just want to get anyhow. No, it speaks thousands of words. The same thing, one of the stuff I kind of, which is also a hack for you, is the fact that many of you never get on video until when you have an interview. And then you get on video and the camera is very surprised. Oh, and then you realize that it's difficult for you to focus also. So you need to start practicing this professionality along the way. It's not something that happens like once in a while. You want to make sure that you are practicing this all the time. Okay, perfect. When you want to make sure that your profile is visible, it has a photo. Most importantly, if I click on my profile here, now, pay attention to this. This is something a lot of people don't really pay attention to. Make sure that your LinkedIn, your social media profile is connected to your DICE. If I come here and I don't see S-words to double verify you, I don't take you serious. I'm going to go with someone I can easily double verify. So remember, if I click right here, it takes the recruiter directly to my LinkedIn profile. So it's easier for them to easily find out what they want to find out and move ahead with me if they want to move ahead with me. All right. Remember, when recruiter find you, they do their own search. They go online and they do their own search. One thing I want to pay you to pay attention is also your skills. Make sure that all your skills are current. When you upload your resume, they're going to put here, maybe the last time you used the skills 2010, and then it doesn't show that you have the relevant skills. And make sure that your up-to-date resume is updated. You also want to pay attention on about you, years of experience. I want to put my total years of experience, 15, because sometimes it's an eliminating factor. Then they want to put where you live and your status and all of that is very much important. And you also want to make sure that you're putting in your salary target as well. All of that, you want to make sure that you're capturing that in. So it's very important. Now, if I go here, improve on your profile, realize everything is good, 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 good. Okay, perfect. Now we just look at how you can leverage LinkedIn, resume, and other stuff. What you can also do, let me go back to LinkedIn a bit and show you. What you can also do, make sure that you are connecting with other Scrum Masters. So instead of, yeah, when you do your search above your screen, instead of, yeah, the job portal, you want to search and click on people. If you click on people, those who are Scrum Master will appear and then you can connect with them. You see, I send connection out. I don't only wait for people to send me connection. And a lot of them are still pending for acceptance. So you want to connect with people that are within your industry. Why? Because when they're sharing opportunity, you're also there. You want to also connect for people who have title as recruiters. You want to make sure you connect with people who have title as recruiters. I'm looking for recruiter. Oh, let me take the S out. I'm looking for recruiter, but I'm looking for the title of recruiter and people. Now you see here, I have this recruiter. They all of them are in my area. For what is going to pull on because these are my closest location. I can also have these connect with them. When you connect with someone, always put a note. Don't just click connect. So I'm just gonna go here. I say, hi, Glenn. Um, I see that you are a recruiter. I am happy to connect with you and network for future opportunities if you don't mind. Thank you for connecting. You put your name, Francis Mbunya. All right. So you want to make sure you send a note. Invitations that have a note are likely to be accepted. Not just likely to be accepted. One of the stuff that is also very important when it's your profile. When I send this invitation, when the first thing they will see is like my profile like this, like what you're seeing here. So they see and you don't have like a really good profile, okay, they might not want to look at you. So let's see some of the examples of bad profile. I'm using LinkedIn, so if I pull out your profile, don't be offended, okay? So I want to just pull out some example which I would not really recommend that as profile. Which one can I pull? Okay, let me go to my connection. If I go to my network and I go to, okay, let me accept this friend request and I go to my connection and okay, this is good, but this is not good enough. So Julian William, you want to update okay, look at this profile picture and look at this one. This one doesn't, the face is not. Now, for you to know that your profile picture is good, when I go through my computer like this, your face should be visible. If I cannot really have like a view like this one, this is not a good profile picture. All right. So if I go through, the worst is not even having one. That is not good. Okay, this is not a good profile picture. This is this you have a title as a Scrum Master, but you don't look like a Scrum Master, right? You see that? Okay, this one it's good, but I would take off open to work. It makes you feel a bit desperate, right? I know LinkedIn encourage that, but I would not really recommend that. This is not a good profile picture. All right. This is not a good profile picture because it doesn't have a solid background, so it's distracting. And if we also go ahead, now this doesn't have a solid background, but you see the smile and the strong look on the face overshadow the background, right? So this is a good profile picture, although it's not face on. This is not a good profile picture. See, the hairs are covering the eyes and it looks like they're sitting in the car. This also is not a good profile picture. You're sitting in your car, it's not professional. This is a good profile picture. You have stuff that can take, if we take out this background and make it solid, this is going to be a good profile picture. This one, oh, sorry for pulling up your profile. Okay, this person is a social media person, so they can have a stylish profile picture. But if you're in the leadership space, there are certain stuff you don't want to use. All right, perfect. So I hope we did had a really good conversation today and hope this was super helpful for you. All right, so Wednesday, level up that game. Probably I might come live on Saturday. Um, Probably might not also come live on Saturday. I might be away, but I'll try to see if I don't come live on Saturday, I'm gonna come live on Sunday. But I'll promise that every day, every week, I'll make an opportunity at least once in a week to come live. Let's keep learning. I'll see you in the next video.